If you don't remember, I did an alcohol video and I briefly talked about my tummy problems. Lots of you guys said, you know, I have tummy problems, I'd love advice, or Amelia, I'd be really interested in you speaking about that. So that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to talk about it. So I guess I should start from the beginning. About 2 years ago, I would say it's literally 2 years ago, around this sort of time, I started feeling ill. So I just started feeling ill, uneasy, not okay, every single day, and that was really exhausting. And on top of this, I'd have a weird tummy. So it usually happened towards the evening. My tummy would be gnawing. So it's like when you're really hungry and you eat, but it's still really, really hungry, almost to the point of pain. So it'd be really, really gnawing. It'd feel like I'm eating and nothing would happen. It was painful. I couldn't work out, am I hungry or am I not? I went to the doctors and they thought it was anxiety, and I was a bit like, girl, do I have anxiety? I've come to realise it's definitely something I have. But not something I'm very vocal about. But yeah, it is definitely something I have. But anyway, so I started to think, oh, it's anxiety. That makes a lot of sense. I went on holiday with my family to Devon and I was like, whoa, it's been 5 days. I don't feel sick. This is amazing. And then it got to the last day and I felt so ill. I was huddled in my bed. I had some tonic water because I thought I was going to be sick. Then I went to Turkey. I just found it really hard to eat because I kept feeling sick and I was having peppermint tea and stuff. I thought, this can't be anxiety. Like, this cannot be anxiety. If this is anxiety, I'm not okay. So I went to the doctors and they said maybe it's IBS, and I was like, shut up, man. And then they went, we're also going to take a poo sample. So I had to give them a poo sample, which if you've had to give a poo sample, you need talent for that. I should write that on my CV. I can do a poo sample. Anyway, then I got the results and my doctor was like, can you come in? And I was like, ooh, that's not a good sign. They said the poo test had came back positive for H. pylori. And basically what H. pylori is, it's in a lot of us. It is in a lot of us, and some people have symptoms for it and some people don't. It can be relatively harmless. You know, if you have it for a long time, it can lead to stomach ulcers and, in a very worst case scenario, potentially stomach cancer. We have bacteria in our stomach and it's bad bacteria, I do believe. It can irritate the lining of your stomach. Now, I'm not a doctor, so please research this. That's in general Amelia terms what it is. So anyway, I was a bit like, oh my god, this isn't cool, and also, oh my god, I'm so happy. Why are you so happy, Amelia? Because for like 6 months I'd felt sick every day and I thought this is why. Until the doctor was like, this may not be why you're feeling like this, but now we found out you've got it, we may as well, you know, sort it. I decided to do the medication because I thought if H. pylori is what is making me feel like this, I want to get it over and done with. And I had to take 2 different types of antibiotics and an antacid. So the medication was a 7-day treatment and I managed 6 days. And it was hard, I will admit, because it was kind of like, I felt the same, but worse. My tummy was on a constant bubbly, gurgly bleh, and I had to go on walks to like try and calm myself down. I was tripping, right? So whenever I slept, I couldn't work out if I was sleeping or awake. So it was like I was in a dream of another dream of another dream. And one time my eye vision went blurry. On the 6th day, which was when I went to summer in the city, I had to go home early because I was off my head. It almost felt like I was just like floating. I went home and then my tongue went black.
Anyway, I thought I'd explain what happened last night. So Amelia didn't feel very well, so she didn't go to any of the parties after summer in the city, but I did, and that's why I'm staying at Tomic's. Anyway, yesterday was really nice meeting you all. Hopefully I can meet lots of you guys today, but if Amelia doesn't turn up, that's why. And I know she'll be really upset because she really enjoyed it yesterday, but she's not feeling well.
And that was when I was like, okay, I'm going to stop taking it. I had 1 day treatment left, but I was like, I'm going to stop taking it and hope it works. So, stopped taking my treatment, hoping the H. pylori had gone. This is where it gets better. I thought, don't think too soon, don't think too soon, Amelia, she far too soon. If anything, it kind of got worse from here. A lot worse. After my antibiotics, I think it disrupted my system a bit. I was still getting this awful gnawing pain, I was getting really bloated, I still felt sick quite a bit, I was getting constipated, I was getting the other one. It was a mess. So the antibiotics were in my tummy to get rid of H. pylori, which is bad bacteria, but I think they also got rid of the good bacteria, so I think the pH of like my digestive system was just a bit like, what is going on? You know how Primark is like a really messy store sometimes? I think that's what my like digestive system was like. It was like, we need the manager to come in here and sort this all out. I'd taken this medication that made me feel like utter poo, and it made me feel even worse. The thing is, because it was so ongoing, it started to mess with my mind a bit. So I started researching, and I thought, I've got a stomach ulcer. So I started force feeding myself bananas. By the way, I hate bananas, and I was blending cabbage juice and drinking cabbage juice. I was putting turmeric on everything. Then I was like, no, I'm allergic to gluten. Went back to the doctors and was like, hey, I think I might be allergic to gluten. Had a blood test and then cut out gluten, and then I found out, nope, I'm fine with gluten. I literally kept going back and forth to the doctors. They were like, it might be this, it might be that. It played with my mind so much. I was not cool. I was not okay. Even to the point where I convinced myself I was in so much pain and I felt so awful that I thought I was dying. It was a great point in my life. You know, I got so caught up that I would go to sleep feeling ill, and then I'd wake up feeling ill, and I'd just kind of almost be waiting for the day to end so that I could go back to sleep and hope the next day I would feel better. And it was just like this constant cycle. It stopped going out. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to go to London. I basically didn't want to do YouTube. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to stay in my house because I was so paranoid. If I went out, I might feel ill. Home kind of almost felt safe to me, because at least if I feel ill at home, I'm just ill at home on my own. I kept getting acid reflux. It felt like I was burning in my mouth, and I was trying all these different things. I was trying peppermint capsules. I was taking probiotics. I was taking Gaviscon. I was literally trying all these different like natural remedies, non-natural remedies. I was looking through my phone recently, and I found this video that I filmed. Now I'm not embarrassed about putting it up there, because see, the thing is, it's hard to relate to someone when they say they've got stomach problems, because you think, oh, they've got a tummy ache, it's not bad. And it sounds almost like they're being pathetic at times. It really does. And you probably watching this thinking you're being very dramatic over a little bit of tummy troubles. But it played with my mind so much, and it was so constant. I felt so down one time that I filmed a video, and this is what I filmed.
It's the 16th of October 2015, and I just feel so low. I've been feeling ill for nearly a year now. Just generally ill, stomach problems, and the doctor doesn't know what's wrong with me, and it's just made me feel so down. I can't see myself having a future. I never want to go out of the house because I feel ill. I think I'm recording this because to prove myself, maybe in the future I can look back at this and I think I was so silly. I think that's right, is like my only outlet, and at the moment I can't even seem to do that. I just don't think I've ever felt more low. I don't even know what I'm videoing this. I just don't know what else to do. It's stupid because things can be so much more worse. It can be really... I don't know why I'm just pathetic. And it's annoying because I'm not just letting myself down, I'm letting Grace down. There's so many opportunities that we get, and I just have to say, I can't do it because I don't like going out of my house. I don't like going outside because I'm gonna feel ill.
I think it's important to show this because I have come from there. I've come far from that point. I really have. And like, I mean, look at me now. I'm okay. I have friends. I go out. After that, I thought enough was enough, and I decided I was going to get an endoscopy. Now, if you don't know what an endoscopy is, it's a camera down your throat. That freaked me out so much because I was paranoid that I was going to throw up. I just needed to know what was wrong, and I'd got in my head that I was dying. It sounded pathetic, but because I felt so crap, I got it in my head that I was dying. Anyway, had that done. I was really drugged.
I was shaking when I was on the trampoline. So I got left with Mum and Dad
and then they're like,
Dad's not here, I'm here.
On holiday.
I'm not your dad.
How did I even get back here?
Came back in the bed.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. How did I even get back here?
What's that, Amelia?
I injected my blood.
I don't think they injected your blood.
I injected my diaphragm or something. Something that made me go like chilled.
Are you feeling chilled?
Yeah.
What have I been doing for the last half an hour and a half?
They took biopsies and apparently my H. pylori was gone and I wasn't allergic to wheat and I had IBS. I was like, okay, someone's told me what I have. At least I have some sort of answer. See, the thing is, sometimes IBS doesn't seem specific enough because it seems like they don't know what's wrong, they say it's IBS. But I had an answer and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on a special diet. I'm going to go on an alkaline diet. I'm cutting out sugar, dairy, meat, wheat. I'm just gonna heal myself.
Gluten-free and vegan. I'm not vegan, but they are vegan.
And I did that and I realised not only did I feel the same, I felt miserable and I was losing weight. So I stopped that and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take every day as it comes. Because I started to think, whenever I had a bad day, it meant I was taking a step back, not a step forward. But now I realise if I have a bad day, it just means it's a bad day. It doesn't mean the whole week's going to be ruined. It doesn't mean that my IBS is now going to be bad forever. It just means it's a bad day. And you kind of have to do that with IBS. You literally have to take every day as it comes. Now trust me, I still go back to the doctors a lot because I do struggle with it and it doesn't mean it's like magically cured, but I deal with it so much better now. It is hard because when it's your tummy, you need to, it's where you put your food and you need to eat to survive, but it can play with your head because you could be like, am I hungry or is it my IBS? Am I full or is it my IBS? Am I ill or is it my IBS? Did I eat something dodgy or is it my IBS? Will I eat that? If I eat that, will it disrupt my IBS? Do I need to eat this? Will it, like, it's a constant thing, but you need to kind of learn how to stop yourself panicking, how to stop yourself worrying. It's still something I'm struggling with, but I do think I'm getting better. How I think about it is, you know, I'm not the only one suffering with it. It's something that a lot of people suffer with and other people suffer with different things. And you know, you only get one life, so you've kind of got to go out and live your life. You can't let a problem, you know, hold you back. And at the end of the day, I started to realise me going out and feeling crap is better than me staying at home feeling crap. And sometimes I find out when I'm out, it distracts me. What I realised is through my tummy troubles, I started to get a bit paranoid about food. So I find going out for food a really stressful thing in case I eat something and it will disrupt my tummy. But it is something that I'm getting over and it's something that I need to get over. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you only have one life. Now, let me tell you, my sweet, sweet viewers, how do I deal with this? There is lots of ways, but for me, there's like 5 main ways that I deal with it. Peppermint tea, it's my drug, it's my comfort, it's something I always turn to if I feel ill. Hot water bottle, hot water bottle is my friend and probably will be forever. Bath is good because it relaxes you. 3, thought, distracting yourself is good. Like, go out, distract yourself. Your mind sometimes makes your symptoms worse. You just need to distract yourself. And number 5, just think positive. Like, at the end of the day, you just need to, I don't know the right word to say because I want to say deal with it, but it's hard to deal with it. Just kind of prove yourself that you're stronger than your tummy is making you feel. I ain't getting down about you, tummy. I ain't getting down about you. And also maybe like keep a food diary, a poo diary, try and work out what's good for you. It's something that I admit is hard to do. Every time you eat and poo, you're not thinking, let's write that down. Honestly, sometimes I wish I looked as bad as I felt inside because then maybe I could visually other people would be understand. But hey, it's just like it's our little secret. I feel crap, but no one knows. I'm not going to let anyone know. I'm going to end this video here, but I'd love to know if you have any more tips or explain your experiences, because I know IBS is a thing that lots of people have, and you know, it's something that so many people struggle with, and any other more serious videos, because like I said, this is a series, don't have a name, but this is a series. I will see you guys soon. Please give this a video thumbs up and share it to anyone who has tummy problems, or maybe you have tummy problems and you're like, girl, watch this, this is how I feel. I'll see you soon, guys. Thank you for watching. Am I gonna get people commenting on my makeup again? Potentially.